mean, the guys that... I guess I want to side with the ones that don't want a genocide and want to reduce violence, if I had to. I wonder how different the rest of this DLC episode is, depending on which door you actually choose. So they haven't found Kuro either. That's right, sir. I'm afraid we've lost many of our old comrades. Some were caught up in the explosion over the government building. Others died because of anomalous phenomena. There are also lots of people who are still unaccounted for, but there's one thing we can say for certain. Every one of them was doing all they could to accomplish their mission. So I can't just sit around doing nothing. Dr. Simmons and I are returning to anomalous affairs. The public safety office is barely even functional anymore, but somebody has to do something. No, Mr. Kurumi, no, Captain Kurumi. What are you going to do? I'm going to fight. I'm going to face down our foes, however terrifying the enemy Digimon may be. You would fight Digimon? I won't deny what I've done. I've taken up arms against Digimon many times now, so that we humans might survive. Hate me if you will. You have every right. Honestly, Asenet, did you have to put that so bluntly? Though I suppose that is rather in character of you. Still, I haven't given up. Given up? On what? Coexistence. Oh, my phone's going off. You would speak of such a thing? You who have taken up arms against Digimon? How absurd. In truth, you are every bit as self-centered as those other cowards. I like the way they just rotate. They just rotate and move away. The floating ones just look so silly when they move around like that.
That one.
That one. Destroy the Metal Mamemon. I just want this treasure.
Great.
Oh, I got a gotcha Mamemon. I just scooch around here. Don't mind me. Have another flashback. You better not sneak up on me after this flashback. That would be really inconsiderate. Parallelmon? That's right, sir. They're a hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Simmons has a theory that they can travel freely through space-time. I see. Then we'll need to take action as soon as possible. Man, just the thought of traveling through space-time gets my head spinning. Makes me wonder what's even real anymore. Do you remember what you said to me back when I was still new to public safety? I signed up because I wanted to do what was right. But once I got within the bounds of the organization, I started to question what the right thing to do really was. I wasn't even sure if it was humanity that we should be protecting anymore. I was lost, I was worried, and I couldn't see my way through. But you noticed that, and decided to encourage me. You told me that I was exactly the right kind of person to work in public safety. That none are more trustworthy than those who question what is right. That nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. That some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, such as always questioning what is just. And that as such, to have doubts about these things is its own kind of skill. If it weren't for those very words, I wouldn't be standing here today, continuing to question what is right. Gonna have more X Antibody Digimon being a voyeur on our flashbacks. Coming in here judging us. Some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon. What is it? Sorry, it's nothing. Never mind. We know Dorumon's, like, secret, though, like, what's gonna happen, right? Whoa! Didn't see you there. Ooh. Oh, you got me. Look at that, like, wingspan, though. Oh, take him on, you foolish fool. Oh yeah, hit him twice when he's down. It's so rough. Like the body's just down and like twitching still. Oh, Doraemon, you did it. Got a big Mamemon? I'm going this way though.
The research data on Parallelmon has been stolen?
Yes, and it was Kuga who took it. That data could be the key to a fundamental theory of travel through space-time. I don't know his motives, but this is a disaster. That data could have been our ticket out of this hellish scenario.
Yes, I'd like to purchase one ticket out of this
from
hellish
just before
scenario.
we came here. The two of us went after Kuga, and just when we finally found him, Parallelmon showed up. Kuga was probably sent here as well.
Oh, they're sneaking around listening.
Research data on Parallelmon. Travel through space-time.
That will prove useful information indeed.
That beam sort of looks like it's constantly emitting energy. Do you think you could just like turn it off for a little bit? It must be exhausting to run all the time. I do not think it likely we will find anything else. We should return to the previous room with the 2 doors. Also, it wasn't really a matter of choosing, it was do one and then the other. I mean, on the one hand, it gave me the illusion of choice, but on the other, I'm not missing any content, so that's fine. I kind of like, I know like games that have boasted choice, again, like a lot of shit for not really having choice, but I just like seeing the whole thing. It's okay if you give me the illusion of choice. I generally don't replay through games, so I can't really tell anyway. Oh, they got that poster in the background was the dinosaur from the shirt. I know this place. It's Akihabara, so we're in our world? No, we're in a piss-colored version of it. We're in the piss world. It looks like more Akashic debris has appeared before you. A different space must be fragmenting this time. Now this is a lovely part. And that one, just gorgeous. Oh, ew. No, bad part. No thank you. Like she's obsessed with like models and mecha. I need to make that device a reality, or Digimon phase electron lifeforms will prove a threat to humanity. Digimon? A threat? Do Digimon attack humans in your world? The sad truth is, a certain number of Digimon simply cause trouble, and if it were only the chosen, this would not happen. Overpopulation is at the root of all of this. Though it pains me to say it, the process of selection must continue. Okay. Spread a little propaganda and head out. Their conversation didn't sound very funny to me. Oh no, not funny at all. They were being completely logical. Everything they said fits together perfectly. Maybe a little too perfectly. They seem drunk on their own logic. Perhaps that's why they consider themselves chosen. If you ask me, I'd say that conversation of theirs was overly logical. There was no joy in it. And that's a problem? Give me a hot second to check out all the cool posters in the background, because you don't really get this close to the stuff normally in this like part of the game. It looks like there's some pretty cool stuff going on. Every poster I can see looks cool. I like that the crane game is just called the Crane Game too. Of course. Without some spark of hope, something to make the heart leap, their claim of an evolutionary step forward is a sham. We need to tell them that, which is just another reason we should keep going after them. That's also the problem with like being someone like me in Akihabara is
Much appreciated.
well, I mean all of Japan is just everything looks cool and I want all of it. Also, this is like a new space. There hasn't been anywhere like this in the game. So this is cool. Alright, take it easy. I'll read all your messages. That's not the right. Is it right? It is right. This is a strange place you found yourselves in. Is it possible that the natural laws of this world are beginning to collapse? Is this the result? Or perhaps a sign of things to come? This is like a scene from primitive times. Yeah, it looks very Tron-ish, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, you just don't stop. Chaos itself is Parallelmon's territory. I imagine they seek to expand it even further. Seizing a powerful being from another dimension would surely become a distortion in and of itself. The mere act of bringing together two beings who were never destined to meet can cause a breakdown in reason, which is music to Parallelmon's ears, I would imagine. It is possible that in some other future where order has collapsed, scenes such as this litter the landscape. Existence itself becomes a mere speck of space-time, and its bare framework is exposed. Despite that being a generally pretty boring space, it is cool. I like this zone. Something about this place seems familiar. Would you not agree, Omnimon? There is a certain aspect of this world that resembles our own. The tension in the air is reminiscent of that following the conflict that broke out regarding the X program. I'm curious, could you describe for me, in concrete terms, how exactly the X program works? It lodges itself within a Digimon, then ultimately deletes it from existence. The only way to escape its effects is to possess the X Antibody, which is... You there! Hand over your X Antibodies! Since possessing the X Antibody is a matter of life and death, there are many who try to take it by force. These Digimon were likely sent here by Parallelmon as well. Beware, they are on the attack.
Preparations complete.
That's a strange little group of enemies.
Here goes soul digitalization. Here I go. I'm unlimited.
Oh man, I was hoping you would just do cool moves. Oh, he's doing a cool move. Damn, that was cool. Thanks for doing it.
Here it comes. Supreme Cannon.
Oh yeah, I haven't really got a chance to see his Supreme Cannon yet. You can just go ahead. Oh, we don't actually need to see it. We've seen it before. When we're fighting Parallelmon, I'll replay all the special moves. We're sorry. It was wrong of us to attack you. We won't try to steal them anymore, so please, just let us keep our antibodies. Okay, bye. It seems their X antibodies are extrinsic rather than intrinsic. I don't know what that means. External rather than internal? Extrinsic, so there are different types of X antibodies? Yes, aside from a few special cases, most Digimon acquire the antibody extrinsically, which is where selection comes in. It may be sad, but we must accept that this trial bestowed upon us will lead to the evolution of Digimon as a species. The X Antibody completely nullifies the X program, but it does not last forever. After it has been used up, the X program will continue to act as a force for natural selection. Survivors must battle amongst themselves for the X Antibody in order to stay alive. I see. So those Digimon just now are risking their lives in an attempt to acquire the antibody. How brutal. It's like a scene straight out of hell. No, this is a trial bestowed upon us that we must overcome. The weak shall die, but if that is the divine law we must live by, I wish to at least make it so they do not suffer. Yes, that is the compassionate thing to do. They can't be serious. Their thinking was never so extreme before they acquired the X antibody. Could the antibody itself be affecting their personalities? There are plenty of examples of bodily changes having an impact on personality, though they're all in human cases. I am sensing the presence of others. Most likely there are more Digimon who are after the X antibody lurking nearby. Justice must be served, so what we do will not change. If you try to stop us, we may end up in quite the rivalry. Oh, now we're just leaving. Not the way we came, though. They made us a fresh, brand new door. How nice. A door that opens without the handle even being, like, pulled down. How interesting.
What is this place? This is not our world.
You want me to leave public safety with you?
Yes, I have some concerns about the organization, which I suspect you share.
I've already written my resignation. Ever since Captain Karemi quit, I feel like things have gotten out of hand. When he was still around, it felt like we had purpose. But I'm surprised to hear that you're leaving too, Dr. Simmons. I thought... Don't you see Digimon as enemies?
I did, until very recently. I believed preparing for the coming threat of the Digimon was the right thing to do. But depending on the situation, the right thing to do can change. Clinging to a single vision of justice is foolish.
Which is exactly what the Public Safety Office is doing right now.
That's right. I see you're every bit as sharp as I suspected. That test subject Captain Karemi's friend brought in, Agiomon, I think it was. That Digimon clearly had his own will, his own emotions. More importantly, he trusted the humans he was with. Seeing that caused me to reevaluate my understanding, or rather, you could say that those two taught me something. They showed me that Digimon and humans can understand one another. What's so funny?
The wonders never cease. What you said just now didn't sound like data or facts. It sounded like a dream of yours.
What is science for but to make people's hopes and dreams come true? I'm sure that's what Dr. Yuki would say. I don't want to create instruments of war.
I don't know. Did you see that big one they made, though? It was really cool. That big mecha thing. We can make a couple more of those.
Instruments of war. Did Digimon start a conflict in your world?
They played a crucial role in the outbreak of one. That much is objective fact. But please, don't misunderstand. I don't blame Digimon at all. I believe we can find a way to coexist.
There's no perfect future where all can be happy and live in harmony. Such lies will save no one. It's just as I've been saying. Selection is a necessity. There are too many unnecessary Digimon in this world. Your future is the result of that.
We need the X program, and with Parallelmon's ability, we can carry out the process of selection more efficiently.
More efficiently? What do you mean by that?
We can isolate all lesser beings in another dimension. That will resolve everything.
But that is absurd! How can you even consider such a monstrous solution?
Apologies, but we aren't interested in a debate. If you wish to try and stop us by force, we won't hold back.
Doesn't seem like there's any common ground to be found at all.
I'm glad it didn't make us watch them leave, though.
Maybe
That
we won't
awkward
be able to
turning and
cooperate
sliding
after
around.
all.
That's what happens when folks get too fixated on one idea of what's right. They talk of evolution, but the true meaning of that term involves adapting to fit an environment. For those who insist they don't need to change, there can be no evolution.
Damn, those steps were just out of sync enough to sound weird. Kuga. Over here, give us the data. Never. I'll never give it up. You mean to say that is where the research data on Parallelmon is stored? You must give that to us, now. Data on Parallelmon? That is just what we've been looking for. Hand that over, nice and easy. If we can make use of Parallelmon's ability to traverse space-time, we can isolate all lesser Digimon. Silence! You'll do no such thing. There are no lesser Digimon. Our lives are all equal. Oh, then how do you propose to resolve the current situation we are in? By traveling through space-time, we can uncover the origins of the X program. That may allow us to find a way forward. We do not have that kind of time. What will it matter if we find a solution after the world has already been destroyed? Enough! You are all making the same fundamental mistake. Parallelmon's data is not ours to begin with. These people risked their lives to obtain it, yet now you propose to take it by force? Words fail me. Kuga, wait! Damn, I'd flee too if I was being pursued by these, these giant, pointy, scary knights. These giant, pointy, bedazzled knights. Kuga, calm yourself. The settings are incorrect. I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons. What's this we're seeing? A memory of Kuga's? I hate to admit it, but Simmons is the real deal. I just don't get it. Why would she have so much talent? A woman who became a scientist because of some anime? My love of science is so much greater than hers. I'd give my life if it meant contributing to scientific progress. Damn, who's this big guy out here? Is that a Jumbo Gammamon or whatever? I'm just gonna zip. We don't need to fight the Jumbo Gammamon. Or the Loader Leomon. Oh, see ya. Or this Puppetmon. Well, it's gonna be a little difficult. There we go. Just bobbing and weaving through debris. I thought that said follow X Kuga for a minute. I was like, ooh, Kuga X Antibody. See ya. Oh, damn it! That guy kind of cut me off. Oh, I thought I had auto on.
Digitalization! Here it comes! Great cannon!
There we go. Oh, we got a door that's half one thing and half the other.
Much appreciated.
Well, the frame
Everyone.
is fully the digital one, so I guess it's like 45%
What you've created in my absence is nothing but a weapon of mass murder. I'm sure even you have come to regret that. After all, you can hardly ignore all the destruction outside. Come work as my assistant again. That's all I have to say to you.
Wait. Are you really going to let me off so easily? I'm the reason everything's turned out like this. It's all my fault.
Don't flatter yourself, Kuga. If your work alone was what made the world turn out like this, well, then that would be great news. That would mean with my work alone, I could restore it to what it was before. But right now, I need every helping hand I can get. You've got hands, don't you? I'm sure you'll be able to help. Come on. The weight of the sins you bear isn't so great. So, loosen up and let's get to work.
Oop, treasure.
Wow.
Oh, there's like treasure over here too. Such a big space. Nope, I just want this.
Great.
And I'm gonna zip around the corner. Oh, we got like a Pixie-mon, Marine Angemon. Oh, we got a Phoenix-mon up there. Oh, I just came here for this. Then I'm leaving. Presumably up through here. Oh, you better not catch me on the stairs. The stairs really slow you down. Oh yeah, I cannot move very quickly on these stairs. I'm gonna rush around. Nope. Nope, sorry. I gotta go. We're going through here. We haven't been here in a while. I feel like you only ever come to this particular spot once in the game. This is where the egg that hatches the Elekmon that turns into Agiomon appears.
Kuga, don't be an idiot!
What good will it do for you to steal that data?
You're asking me that? No, I'm the one with questions for you, Simmons. How is it you refuse to act when the answer is staring you in the face? Parallelmon has the ability to travel freely through space-time, just as you predicted. If we can harness that power, we may be able to alter this apocalyptic situation we're living in.
We've already tried and failed to harness the power of Digimon. Have you forgotten?
That failure was just a stepping stone for this to succeed. Everything's been guiding us towards this one answer.
You truly are a hopeless fool.
Oh, why? Why are you always like this? Why is it that you have so much talent, yet refuse to use it for what's right?
Wasn't it the unquestioned assumption that eliminating all Digimon was right that caused DSAT to go off the deep end?
No, DSAT failed because I lack the talent and ability to build that weapon properly. Yes, science can solve any problem, provided we have the skill to implement it. That's what has brought us this far. Heaven's mistake was in blessing you with such genius when you do not love science. If only you would get serious. If I had your gifts, I'd use them properly. And as a man utterly devoted to science, I'm the one who deserves them.
Damn, calling her out as a fake fan. That's gotta hurt. You are a fake fan of science. You're just a poser. I'll never hand over this data. I'm the only one who can make proper use of all that talent. The advancement of science comes before all. Only by staying true to this principle will we solve humanity's problems. I'm afraid we have our own principles that we must hold to. Prepare for our worst. Those principles you speak of are arbitrary at best. Don't you see how wrong this all is? It is not we who determine right or wrong. It is divine will. They truly mean to take that data by force. That man is in danger. We must help.